Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
Mouthing off with Mike, mouthing off with Mike, mouthing off with Mike.
Before we get to the matches, we do have to get to the other things that took place during WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas, and that was going to be things like this. As you see, CM Punk got into some hot water over the weekend because he pushed a phone's fan out of their hand after the fan had been shoving their phone in Bayley and AJ Lee's face as they were trying to have a moment in the MGM Grand elevator lobby. Funny enough, your boy Mouthing Off with Mike coincidentally was staying at the MGM Grand Hotel that weekend. So it was utter chaos for us as well. Mind you, I'm not a type. Now, in a certain scenario, if I see a wrestler, I'll stop them. I'll try to chop it up with them, shake their hand, fist bump, give them a little smile if I'm walking past them in the casino. I walked past Jason Jordan, I hit him with a head nod. He hit me with a head nod back. Great. I'll remember that until the day I get diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia in the future. Or hopefully I won't, and I'll remember it to the day I die. We saw Buddy Murphy. We saw Duke Hudson. We saw the chick from Tony Hinchcliffe. We saw Tony Hinchcliffe. We saw Javon Evans, Jada Parker. We were walking out. They were walking in, and I go, "Hey, yo, they're crowded up over there waiting for you." Javon's like, "Thanks, G," and I'm like, "Dude, what are we doing here?" It was absurd. Every time I'd get off the elevator, there'd be a bunch of heads peeking around the corner, looking to see who was coming out. You know, it got to the point where I was literally shaming people. I was going, "Oh, what are you waiting for? Oh, wow, look at that. You've got a lot of autograph books. Are you trying to meet wrestlers and bombard them as they get off the elevator lobby?" I went up to so many people just to make them uncomfortable. I'd go up to people like, "Hey, you want me to sign that for you? You see you're waiting for an autograph. I'll sign that for you. Don't worry." And then they get an attitude with me. You know what? You know what I have to say? Go fuck yourself. If you are one of those fans and you're watching this and you are going to sit here in my comments and tell me you're justified because of how much you paid for your WrestleMania ticket, I'm here to tell you, go fuck yourself 2 times over. Okay? Let's be real here. Here's the good part about my platform. I'm not big. YouTube doesn't care. They'll show this, they won't. And guess what? The real ones will find it and they'll agree to this. If you wait for a professional wrestler, an athlete, a celebrity outside of their elevator for their hotel, if you wait for them at the entrance of the hotel, if you wait for them at the airport, if you walk into the restroom and record them, you are a absolute animal piece of garbage. I will leave it at that. It made me sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach. Poor Jason Jordan's trying to play blackjack and he's got a crowd of people surrounding him. You know? Poor Jey Uso's in line at the nightclub at the MGM Grand and he's getting bombarded to take pictures while he's waiting to go in the nightclub. The guy's probably fucked up as is. He don't know what's going on. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I see kids out. It's Vegas, I get it. 2 o'clock in the morning, you're having your kid stand out in the middle of the elevator lobby with an autograph book so that you can get autographs to sell on eBay. I hope for the ones that were like genuinely just like randomly encountered these people. Sure, yeah, high five, handshake, dap them up, keep them moving. I saw Nick Hogan 8 fucking times in a casino. I look over and go, "Oh, hey babe, that's Nick Hogan. That's Hulk Hogan's son." She go, "Oh, wow, cool." One time I walked right past him, hit him with a head nod. He hit me with a head nod back. That's all. I'm not going to stop the guy and be like, "Hey, Nick, can I get a picture? Hey, sorry about your dad and everything. Really cool what they're doing for him. But, like, can I get a picture?" Well, he's with his girl and he's with his friends and they're in the casino. I mean, like, come on, man. Get out of town. Like, I saw SRS. I said, "Oh, shit, that's SRS." Kept it moving. Saw Wheezy Blonde. Said, "Oh, shit, there's Wheezy Blonde. Hey, Wheezy." Kept it moving. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I hope one day that this platform that I'm on is bigger, right? And I hope I can be able to afford to sit down and like talk with wrestlers Because one of the biggest things that I would want to talk to a wrestler, if I had a chance, if I had an opportunity, I would absolutely love to sit down with some of these wrestlers. CM Punk got involved with these fans. You know, we were walking to our elevator. I'm staying in the elevator lobby. It's like midnight, 12:30. I think I want to say it was like Saturday night around that time, maybe Friday night. So it was well after the Hall of Fame. I saw Julia's little ass running down the hallway, and I was like, that was Julia. And Mrs. MLW was like, yeah, that was Julia. That was cool. Meanwhile, what we don't see, because we turn back around, is the horde of fans following her to the fucking elevator. Come on, man. Do better. Be better. Do not do that shit. It was far worse this year than it was last year. I don't remember crowds in the hotel lobby. We walked through every hotel last year. Shout out to my good brother AB for the hookup on the hotel room. You'll hear me talk about it in the WrestleMania cost video that I did. Holy shit. Last year, we stayed at the Luxor. We saw a couple indie wrestlers, and I saw a couple big WWE wrestlers. Nobody was chasing them down. We would walk from the Luxor to Mandalay Bay, to New York, to Excalibur, to MGM. You know, I think we walked all the way probably up to Paris, the Bellagio fountains. You know, last year, a lot of the talent was staying at the Bellagio. And, like, they were staying at Fontainebleau, and they were staying kind of like in the upper end of this the strip. This year, they were staying right at the MGM, and that was the official hotel of WrestleMania. So, 7-minute rant aside, that's not even about the actual fucking wrestling. Wrestling fans, you're one of those included. You need to do better. I don't want to see hordes of people outside of these people's hotel. And it was extra annoying for the people like myself and the missus who were staying there because we had to navigate around you fucking idiots. You're blocking entrances. You're blocking exits. You have become a fire hazard. And to all the people on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and all these social media platforms defending these people, I'm gonna leave you with this. Yes, the MGM Grand is a casino. Yes, you do not have to be a hotel guest to stay and walk around that casino. That is a valid statement. You heard me say I walked through all of the Vegas casinos last year. I did it this year. We do it every time we go to Vegas. What you can't do is camp out in front of the entrance to the elevators. Because not only are you blocking the path for the wrestlers, you're blocking the path for paying hotel guests. So my advice, next time, pay the couple $100, go to fucking WrestleCon, go to WWE World, and pay to meet these wrestlers. Or, I don't know, hear me out. Go to their free meet and greets. Go to the actual places where they're willing to shake your hand, take your picture with them, sign something, have a conversation with them. There you have it. Rant fucking done. That's all I got on that.
Now they off with Mike. Now they off with Mike. Now they off with Mike.